So I'm here decluttering my foundations. I do not have a ton. I have a decent amount. I guess you're only supposed to have one or two, right? But okay, they build up over time. Alright, so let's start. I want to start with my Milani. Sorry that it's so dirty, guys. Yeah, I have to go through and clean up my makeup. This is the Milani powder foundation. And so I had got this for the summer because you know the summer months. It comes with a sponge back here, which I'm going to get rid of. I had got this for the summer months because you tend to get oily more in the summer, sweaty, whatever, and this will help you keep that suppressed and tamed and under control. So this was my first powder foundation ever. I'm not a fan of powder foundation. I have combination skin, more on the dry side, so I tend to stay away from powders and go more towards dewy things and moisturizing. But I have combination skin again, so in the summer months, my T-zone is very, very oily. So I had got this for an event I was going to, and I just picked it up really quick at my local CVS store. I tried it out. This is Even Touch Powder Foundation 01 Shell. I tried it out. I liked it. It was okay. It did, I believe, after a while, it did start to accentuate my pores. But I think that's with any powder if you use too much. It's great to touch up maybe once or twice. I think when you get into the third and the fourth, it's going to start to get cakey on you. I will be keeping this because I only have 2 powder foundations, as you can see. So yeah, it would be nice to have 2 that I can go back and forth with. This is going in the garbage. So I will be keeping that. What I'm keeping is on the left. What I am decluttering, I will put on the right side. Next is the Studio Mac Fix Plus. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Mac Fix Plus spray. This is the Studio Mac Fix in NC30. And I tried this. I tried this out. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I love this. This, if you have not tried Studio Mac Fix, you have to try this powder. I promise you, you will not regret it. This powder leaves such a flawless finish on your canvas. It is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. This will turn any foundation into high quality, gorgeous matte finish. It's just, words cannot explain how amazing this product is, guys. Seriously. Even when I don't put on foundation and I have a couple of red spots on my face, I'll tap this or dust this off with a brush on top of my face just to kind of lighten that redness on my face, and it works great for that as well. Also, if you use a green corrector on your redness and then tap some of this over, it will diminish the redness completely. No initial foundation needed. I am keeping this, and I will be repurchasing. Next, I have my Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundation, and this is a tester. I have not used this as of yet, so I will be keeping this just to test it out and see how it works. I have heard really good things recently about the Naked Skin of Urban Decay, so that will be my next foundation purchase. If you haven't heard the reviews on it, definitely check it out if you're really into foundation and like foundation. I've heard a lot of good things about the Urban Decay Naked Skin, which is more on the affordable side, versus I've heard a lot of good things about the Marc Jacobs foundation as well, and Estee Lauder foundation as well, but those are more on the pricier side. So I had went ahead and bought the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I believe this one is the liquid, so I would definitely want to compare liquid versus the solid. But so I think I saw Nikki Tutorials reviewing this, or one of the higher end up there beauty gurus. I think it was Nikki Tutorials who reviewed this. I'm not sure, guys, but don't quote me on it. And I just saw the finish and I really fell in love with it, and I was like, you know what, I have to get this. This is more on the pricier side. It comes with fairly enough product. I have not used this a lot, maybe twice or 3 times. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not a fan of this foundation. This foundation is more for theatrical makeup, I would say, and it's more on the chunky, and it does tend to cake up on you side. Again, I have not tried this with my MAC Studio Fix Plus to set it, so I will be getting back to you on that. I will be keeping this fairly only because I paid so much money for it, and I can use this for maybe Halloween or when I really want to give a very full coverage heavy foundation look. So I will be keeping that. Next, I have my Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free foundation, and this is a foundation stick. Again, this is for more when I get on the tan side. As you can see, this is not well, it seems, hold on, it seems fairly light, but then again, we are in summer, so it might do me justice. I'm getting this everywhere. Might do me justice. I don't know. I had got a darker and a lighter one, so this is the lighter one for my full overall foundation look, and then I had got this one to contour. I will be keeping those. I do like how they perform. Are they great? No. Are they bad? No. They fall somewhere along the lines of the middle. I would like to try this with my Studio Fix Plus and see if I can get a better look. This one is in 110 and this one is in 310. So if you can tell, one is darker than the other, and I did that purposely so that I could have one to contour with. These are just easily to highlight and contour. So this foundation was not meant to be put on my skin. I am not that fair and I am not that dark. This was meant to highlight and contour, okay? And for those, it does fairly a good job for those 2 things that I need done. So I will be keeping those. Okay, so here I have the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup with a broad spectrum SPF of 20. I do love having SPF. I am currently seeking a SPF for my face that I can wear on the daily that is good for combination skin or fairly sensitive skin. I have very, very sensitive skin, so if you know of any, please let me know. So yeah, so I have this, guys. I have to tell you, when this is in New Beige W3 Warm, I have to tell you guys, when I use this foundation, this comes with a lot of foundation. I mean, it's a great buy. You get a lot of bang for your buck. But I got like a burning sensation when I put this on my face. It wasn't an intensifying burning sensation where I felt like my face was fucking burning off, but it was burning into the point where I did feel a burn on my face. So for that reason, I will be decluttering this foundation. Again, I don't know anyone who is into makeup the way I am or who uses any of foundation or anything of that nature, so I will be keeping it in my collection. Well, not really. I have a bag. I have a Sephora bag right there, and that's where I put all the things that I declutter, and I just keep it there for anyone who comes by who's interested or who lets me know that they're interested in some of the things that I declutter. So this will be going in the decluttering pile. So I'm going to put it over there so it doesn't fall. Next up is the New Look Dewy Plus Smooth, and this is, I believe, Maybelline Fit Me. Yes, Maybelline Fit Me foundation, guys. For the summer, and I got this at Dwayne Reed, obviously. And this is for normal to dry skin, and that is exactly what my skin is, guys. I gotta tell you, I love this for the summer months. This really is hydrating and not heavy. It's very light formula, and it does leave it dewy, but when I put on my Studio Mac Fix on top of this, I get a flawless finish. No complaints. This really right now for the summer months is my go-to foundation, just for a light clean canvas look. So I will be keeping this. This, by the way, was in my everyday drawer. Next, I have Ready Set Gorgeous in the shade 115, and this is from CoverGirl. When I first got this, I loved this foundation. It is called Buff Beige. This foundation is flawless. I mean, I really like this foundation. I haven't tried it with the Studio Mac Fix Plus, and the reason why I keep bringing up the Studio Mac Fix foundation powder is because that powder on top of any foundation that I have tried so far has been flawless. I have tried it on top of my NARS and on top of my Maybelline Fit Me so far, guys, and my Milani, and I gotta tell you, it's been flawless. I will be keeping this. I like this foundation. I liked it for a while, and then one day I used it and I didn't like it. I don't know what happened, if maybe my skin was different that day or what, but I want to give it another try because at one point this was like my go-to favorite foundation, and it is a fairly light foundation, so I will be putting this in the drawer with my Maybelline foundation for the summer months. Next, I have here two NARS foundation. I have, if you can see that the NARS is starting to separate in the container. I don't know why. This is not old. Let's see the date. 40, oh no, those are barcodes, but it says 24 months, guys. I did not buy this 24 months ago. I've only had this, I would say, less than 6 months, and the formula is already like, you have to shake it. It's already separating, and if you can see on this bottle also, same concept. Look, it is separating and getting really watery, and it's not as heavy as it was initially. But you gotta shake it up, and then it's like back to its normal state, which is really stupid, but whatever. So at one point when I first got the NARS, I had got this color, okay, and this is my normal skin tone color, and this is the color Santa Fe medium 2, and I fell in love with this foundation so much. It is so lightweight on the skin. It's ridiculous. I fell in love with this foundation so much that I went ahead and bought for when I'm tan in the summer months, okay? And this foundation, for some reason, I don't know what happened. I mean, I was obsessed with this foundation. Obsessed. But it says here, look, shake well. So I guess, you know, I guess they already know that you have to shake it because the formulation, whatever it is, tends to separate, which is a downside for this product for me. These are glass bottles, so I mean, that's not ideal. Medium to dark 1 and medium to Santa Fe. So Syracuse is the dark one and Santa Fe is the light one. Like I said, I really did like these until one day I wore it in the winter and it accentuated my dry spots. So this is a great foundation for the summer months for those of you with combination skin. I can't speak more for people with oily skin. I don't have that type of skin. I can only speak for the type of skin that I have. I have combination to dry skin. And for the summer months, I would say this foundation works amazing. Towards the winter time, when my face tends to get more on the dry side, this did not work well for me, guys. And yeah, so that's that. I will be keeping the NARS. They are fairly expensive, and I don't hate them, but I don't love them. Oh, if that makes any sense. Next up, we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. Guys, I gotta tell you, this stuff is fucking amazing. I'm sorry, but it is amazing. It's filthy. I was using, when I bought this, I was using this all the time. all the time. Medium to full coverage, true. Lightweight oil-free formula, true. Long weary, water resistant, and sweat proof, true. I mean, on my skin anyway. Those people with oily skin, I would assume that, you know, most foundations will break on you because of the oil, the amount of oil that you're producing out of your skin. But for people with combination to dry skin, guys, this stuff, if you want a full coverage, flawless foundation look, lightweight and long lasting, you want to go with Milani Conceal and Perfect. This shit is no joke. Gorgeous, flawless finish. If I'm going to any event or some place where I want to look my very, very best, this is the bad boy that I am pulling out. I have this in the shade 03 light beige, and I am keeping that. Next, I have Stay Matte Rimmel. And these were actually, these were my first foundations that I ever purchased. So the first one that I purchased was the light porcelain, and I purchased this for Halloween. I wanted a very porcelain face look, and it left my face beautiful. It was a flawless finish, very nice. Then I went ahead and I got True Ivory, and that was too light. So then I went ahead and got Soft Beige because I liked it so much for Halloween that I wanted to get one for my everyday look. And as I continued wearing this, I noticed that because it's a matte formula, it started accentuating my dry spots, also caused me to break out. So I stopped using this. This has been in my in my cube for the longest. It should have been decluttered, but it's I don't know, I just wanted to keep it. You know, you spend money on things and you get attached to these things, but I have to let them go. I don't use them. I won't be using them. They're not good for my skin. These are more for someone with oily skin, so I will be decluttering those. So that is it for my declutter, guys. This is everything I am keeping, and that is everything I will be decluttering into that Sephora bag down there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any foundations that you would like to recommend for combination to dry skin, I would really appreciate it. So thank you. Bye.